I think it's working. Not sure. It wouldn't work on my computer, but evidently it works on my laptop. All right, Giants. I'd gladly take one. I'd rather be 3-2, 4-1, 5-0. I'd settle for two, but okay. Again, Giants showed me very little offensively and retreat, but you can't do that every week. We can't have our quarterback being our leading rusher. You're not going to win many games that way. Um, the Giants defense came through. Got a touchdown. Take the lead. That being said, the red team, the football skins, um, started the drive at the 10-yard line, primarily by two amazing catches. I mean, I will say that the defense gave it to them. Um, the guy made two great catches to put them in the situation to score a touchdown. So that being said, here's the problem. Um, you go for two, or you go for one. Two or one. Two or one. I say you go for one, tie the game up, and play in overtime. It's not a win or you go home situation. Um, so Ron Rivera, Rumbo Ron, as they call him, rolled the dice, came up short. A lot of I Redskin fans, I have friends, and they're like, "Oh, he should have read it in." They didn't see. I mean, he wouldn't have made it. There was four defenders closing in on him. He would have had to go around them and then go into the end zone. They had the angle. Uh, Dave the Boob said the line could have helped, but they would have been clipping or blocking the back, and would have been a penalty, and it would have been over. I don't think he would have made it. It doesn't matter. I mean, I personally would not have gone for it. I would have kicked the extra point and played for overtime. So, as far as that goes, I'll take the win, 1-5, whatever. Um, Eagles, Thursday. Be prepared to be disappointed and miserable again. The Giants play horribly in prime time. They play like idiots against the fucking Eagles. Always have since the Miracle in the Meadowlands. I mean, how Miracle in the Meadowlands are there? There's like 10 versions. There's the original, and there's the freaking what the kick. I can't even talk about it. You know what I'm talking about. Don't kick the one. Kick the one. Touchdown. And the blocked field goal that turned in to an Eagle touchdown. That was like, holy, what the fuck? Only against the Eagles would something like that happen. They were lined up, game winning or game tying. I don't even remember what the scenario was, but it was an important, I think it was a game tying or game winning field goal. The Giants blocked it. Yeah! But it rolled forward, which, or rolled back. I forget what the actual thing was, but the Eagles picked it up and scored a touchdown. Shit like that. Just ever since the 70s, things like that happen against the Eagles. So be prepared to taste defeat again. Um, I'm hoping they win, but now that being said, the division is just one or two victories away. I mean, nobody wants it. got the Cowboys that are up there. They're bickering and fighting and pointing fingers at each other. It's the coach's fault. They suck. They did that to Garrett. That's why they ran everybody out. I mean, do what you said. Do what you're told. Say what you said. Say what you're told. Um, so there's that. Redskins. Oh, they need a. I don't think Allen's the guy. I don't think he's the quarterback. Um, Smith, do you still? I mean, that was a gruesome injury, and if you get a chance, watch Project 11. And that man went through some shit, man. He almost lost his leg. I mean, I'm surprised he was even out there 2 weeks ago. Um, but is he the answer? Is he going to, like what he was before he was injured? I don't think so. Because that's got to stick in your head when you're out there. I mean, it was good to see him out there. He did it. He played. I would retire. It's not worth that shit again. So they don't. Do you still just stick with Haskins? I mean, I know they tried to poison him or something. I don't know the whole situation on that. Someone on the Redskins tried to kill Haskins. They gave him an injection or something, and he got sick. But does he come back? I say you stick with Haskins because I still say fuck Daniel Jones. I wanted Haskins. I think Haskins would have fit perfect in our scheme. I am not a Jones fan. He's got to do a lot more than fumble. That's all he's doing is fumbling. He's got a little run here and there. I'm not going to forget Eli Manning just because that man ran for 49 yards against the Redskins, or because he hit a pass or some standard drive by running. No, he's got to do. I want wins. I'm tired of losing. I don't care who gets him there, who gets the wins. I'm tired of. Well, me personally, I don't lose. I don't play the game. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm in the 70s again. I already lived this shit. I don't want to live it again. So there's that. That's basically it. We've talked about everything. One more thing. Tua, Miami Dolphins. I don't know his last name. But evidently he has been named starter to last night. Starter for the Miami Dolphins. I mean, that's good. He's a quarterback in the future. Fitzpatrick was not going to be your franchise quarterback. But he was winning. Things were going good. I don't understand why you make that move unless there's an injury to Fitzpatrick that we don't know about and they're not saying. But I think Fitzpatrick and his Fitzmagic was working. And to switch, maybe they think they have a soft schedule coming up. I don't know what their schedule is, so I can't say if that's the reason. But if something's not broken, don't fix it. Is my motto. And I've never agreed to doing that. Yeah, if you're going down and there's no, hey, why not? Give it a shot. I mean, something's got to spark, you know? I mean, they did that with Eli Manning and Kurt Warner. Was Kurt Warner winning? No, it wasn't working, so why not put Eli in? But they put Eli in, and it didn't work with Eli. I mean, I'm glad they stuck with it, because Super Bowls. But I didn't like it when they did it then either. I didn't know who. I mean, I knew who Eli Manning was, but at that moment in time, I was definitely a Kurt Warner fan. I was glad he was on the team, and just to have like replace him like that, I didn't agree with it. And I didn't agree with it when they did it with Danny Jones and Eli. I did not agree with that at all. I still don't. I'd rather have a 40-year-old Eli Manning in that huddle. I'm not a fan of Jones. He's got to do a lot more. I think I made that clear. He's got to do a lot more than what he's doing. So I just, with Fitzpatrick, I just don't think they should have um, did that right now. I mean, I'm sure they have their reasons. I don't know what they are. I guess that's it. Nothing else to talk about. Um, so Thursday night football coming up. Eagles, Giants. Um, I'd love to be 2-5, and to beat the Eagles, 2 division wins could come in very good when it comes time to who. I think it's going to be a 4-way tie for the suckiest division in the world. I mean, who remembers the East being the feared division? 80s, 90s, 2000s. Now we're the lightning stock. We're like the worst division in the NFL. And for so long, we were the feared. Because each division had like the powerhouse, and then the rest of it, like the NFC East, I mean the AFC East, for example. For so long, it's been the Patriots, and just now that the Patriots are mortal now, other teams are climbing up. The Bills are getting up there. Miami, the Jets still suck, but the NFC East always had at least 2 or 3 good teams with like 10-win records, 9-win records every year. And just now, it's like the last couple of years, it's like, who wants the division? I don't want it. You want it? No. It's been up for grabs. And it's terrible. This year, it's disgusting. What's up, Stu? I mean, nobody, I mean, the division leader is 2-4. That's crazy. Or 2-3, whatever they are. Yeah, 2-4. So, who knows? Is Dallas on the way down? Who knows? The Giants on the way up. Winning will birth winning or spawn winning. I mean, that feeling of winning, even though it's because somebody did something. I mean, it's like winning when you they miss a game-winning field goal. Did you really win? I mean, not so much. You put the other team in a situation where they could have won, but didn't. You didn't really do anything to stop that ball from boinking off the goalpost. I mean, I put it that way. Rivera made a decision. It was the wrong decision, but that was the decision, and that's what caused them the game, and that gave it to the Giants. The Giants didn't do anything to win that game. Nothing. Like I said, 2 great catches, yes, but should have never been in that situation. I mean, you make some stops here and there, and then there you go. It is what it is, but that division's up for grabs. I've been babbling for 15 minutes now, so I'm going to be done babbling. Um, I don't know how to I want to get the boob on here once in a while to do a few things, but I have OBS program, but I don't know how to get it to stream to here. I have not figured that out, and I'm not very computer savvy. As you can tell, I don't know where the camera is. I don't know where to look. I'm looking at myself, and I shouldn't be actually looking at the green light up there. So I'm looking directly at the camera, but I'm not doing that. This is correct. This is not correct. Not correct. Not. So anyway, that's that. Uh, sportsrob live, and I don't do live stuff. I mean, it's very boring, but what are you gonna do? So if I can figure out how to get like guest hosts in this situation, like right now, I'm looking at these little dots down here. I don't know what that means. Right next to the microphone, there's 6 dots. One's green. I don't know what that means. It says we can edit. We can have a conversation over here, and I don't know how you would add another person. Even if I wanted to, I can't figure that out. But that's for another day when I'm tinkering. Okay, see you later. Bye. This is the sportsrob live. And I'm not live, but right now it is 3:12 in the a.m. I'm awake because I'm nocturnal. I've always been a night owl, but I also fell asleep watching TV from 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock. So I'm kind of awake. So I'm going to go smoke some weed and go to sleep. Okay, go Giants. How do you stop this thing?